Welcome guys, this is a walkthrough of XCOM Enemy Unknown PC Edition on Classic difficulty. I've completed my first mission and flown back to my base, had a look at some promotions, and now we'll sort of get into the strategy side of the game. So this is your base. You have 5 tabs at the top of the screen. Clicking on these sends you to the respective area. You can also select the room in the ant farm, which is what they sort of call the base or whatever. And I just clicked on research. So.
Hello, Commander. My name is Dr. Valen. I oversee the research labs. This is where all of XCOM's research and development takes place. We have already begun analyzing the artifacts recovered from our first encounter with the aliens. Based on our preliminary findings, we believe we can use them to develop some new equipment for our soldiers. With your approval, we will begin research immediately.
We'll get into that in a sec. So on the top far right you've got credits. It'll also show your Illyrium and allies, which is stuff you pick up from crashed spacecraft. You get your funding from the funding council, which is in the situation room. I can't access that at the moment. On the bottom of the right you've got an event list. This is all the things that your base will be doing and what's basically happening, what your research you're waiting for. When you're in the research tab, it'll show what you're researching, how long it will take. So I haven't got any research at the moment, so I'll start my research. And I've got 3 options. The xenobiology is a story progression. Weapon fragments and alien materials. You need to do the xenobiology so you can get a few bits and pieces, but at the moment I actually want to do weapon fragments first, just because of it's quite a large tech tree. Or I could actually go for alien materials, because that will give me better armor.
Commander to engineering. Commander to engineering.
Tough choice. Anyway, we'll go weapon fragments.
I agree. That does seem to be the most pressing of our current research options. We'll begin immediately. I will notify you when a complete report is available.
As you can see, current research 8 days, and it's normal length of time, and I've got 5 scientists at the moment. So as I said, this is the ant farm. You can move around it and select different areas of the base. And when you get into engineering, which I'm just going to click on the tab this time.
Ah, Commander. I was wondering when you'd be stopping by. Welcome to engineering. Anything they can dream up in the research labs, we can build it here. Speaking of which, Dr. Valen has just sent us some new schematics. With your approval, we will begin fabrication.
I think the voice acting is not too bad in the game, and the little cutscenes sort of break up the what some people would say monotony of a strategy game. So it's quite enjoyable. So in the engineering, obviously you can build things. It'll show you projects over here, and I've got 5 engineers. This is also where I can build things. So I've got a medikit at the moment, and satellites. I don't have many credits to start off with, so it'll be tough to work out what to purchase. You've got the hangar, that lists your interceptors to shoot down the aliens, and you can have them in different countries. You can also change their loadout.
When selecting a specific jet within the hangar, you can choose to modify its current weapon loadout to best serve our needs.
And transfer them to other bases or order more. And last we've just got the barracks. So you can hire more soldiers here and also view your soldiers. So these are
Commander
my
to
current
mission
soldiers.
control.
Obviously I've got a couple
Commander
with
to mission control.
promotions. Also you can, edit the soldiers here, see their abilities, customize them, and then dismiss them completely, so you can save some resources. Yeah, that's pretty much that. Now I'm just going to go to engineering and look at what facilities I can build.
Room to grow up here, but if we really want to expand our facilities, we're going to have to start excavating beneath the base.
So,
Unfortunately, the deeper we go, the more it's going to cost.
yeah, so you've got Steam here, which is an access point for, generators, thermo generators, and a few others. These are places that have already been excavated, and these cost money to excavate. You have to excavate the one in front before you can excavate the next one, and every time you go down it costs more money. And now satellite uplinks are one of the most important things in the game, along with satellites. It's something that you will probably spend more money on than just about anything else. Not necessarily, but it does cost a lot of time and money just to get a good setup. It'll help you keep countries with you in the game.
Commander to mission control. Commander to mission control.
So I'm going to build an access lift so I can go down a level.
Work crews are on their way to begin construction. I'll send word when the new facility
And I'll also
is
build
operational.
just 2 medkits at the moment, because they're highly useful.
Commander to
I
mission
really should have
control.
built a
Commander to
satellite.
mission control.
However, I'm hoping that when I go to mission control, that it'll unlock the situation room, which it hasn't, which is really strange. Anyway, got a new mission. So you can ignore the mission and go and check all your soldiers. So I'm going to ignore it quickly and just have a look at my barracks. So what have I got available? My sniper's out at the moment, which is disappointing. However, I've got 2 guys that have been through a mission at least. One of them's a support, so I'm going to give that person a medkit. In your loadout you can edit what guns, body armor that you unlock or build, and you can change it around. As you can see, I've got a medkit. Now I can't hold a grenade. You can also switch between soldiers using the left and right buttons here. Alright, well, we'll just get into the mission. Easy, 4 engineers, excellent. Basically I've got 3 options. And then in South Africa it's a little bit more difficult, and I get 4 scientists. It's moderate difficulty. Panic's pretty low in Mexico, but I get 200, which is probably really useful at the moment to get a little bit of money early on. The engineers one would be good. It is easy. And this is probably the best one to do because of the fact that it's got the highest panic level. That sort of stuff's really important, but at the moment I'm just going to ignore it and go for the moolah. Well, I'm happy with that because they're all pretty much rookies and I haven't got anything else to give them.
We have visual on the mission site. Setting down.
We're going to be putting down in Mexico for this mission. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5 by 5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
So again, just checking the size of the map. I'll just move them out. Go to Overwatch. Drop down from this weird level. So it's good to take it a bit cautiously at the start of a mission.
Hostile spotted.
Really, everyone missed.
Damn it.
Good shots, guys. You'd think 1 out of 3 could hit. Or 4 even.
I'll get up next time.
You better, mate. I'll bring someone else to the missions.
I've got a
Oh,
visual.
crap. It's not looking too good, actually. A Mexican standoff in Mexico. Not a good idea when they're holding plasma weapons and I have a crappy old machine gun. Just seeing where I can move up to, whether I can get any chance to flank on some of the aliens. It's not looking really that positive. I'm going to get them in good cover, but also have a chance for a shot, and that wasn't the place to move, obviously. We've also got an option to throw a smoke grenade, which you can give other soldiers cover boost. But I'm going to go with Overwatch. Got 45, 45, and 25. Now let's have a shot. Please.
That is not good.
It's like 6 shots in a row. So XCOM.
I'll get him next time.
Unfortunately I didn't land any hits. This could become painful. Or deadly. So is mine merging, backing up the alien.
Incoming fire.
Nice. Little bit of luck is always helpful. And now they're going to try and flank me. Again, try for the guy who started the merge. Can you hit anything down?
Missed the target.
He's not in the best firing position, and she's useless at the moment. So I'm going to dash around the side. Oh, Oh, miss. I didn't even know you were there. Lucky. Hopefully I'll be able to flank them next turn. Why this guy can't see that other guy, I don't know. And he can't hit anything anyway, or she.
Need a resupply.
This isn't going well, actually. We've got a yellow shield up there, which means they're flanked. Unfortunately, it's not really mattering, because if I hadn't been able to hit anything. Stop buffing everyone! Oh, that's not good. Oh, very lucky there. Still only 4 aliens, which in Classic they'll go on their own patrols, so it's always possible to have another bunch just come around the corner. Just not quite far enough, unfortunately. No, at least this one. Only problem is that I'm wasting a chance to kill 2 with 1 person. Which might not even be possible, but it's also always worth a look. And I just thought I'd fly through the ground quickly, just to give you a different view of the game. Oh, I forgot about that Overwatch. Whew. And that's some of the things that you got to keep remembering.
It's killing time.
I'm just going to take this shot because I really need to get rid of at least 1 alien at the moment. I'll leave him on Overwatch. Might be worth taking a shot, but I'll also be out of ammo then, and so that I won't be able to get a shot next turn. So I'm going to reload. So far I've been pretty lucky. Oof. Didn't look like a miss to me. Oh, come on, hit something, dude. Nice work. That guy rocks. Who was that? And Amy. Go Emeka. Gotta change the names. I'll show some customization in the next.
No rounds. Enemy is still alive.
Take another shot. Jeez, I can't buy a hit at the moment.
Shot failed to connect.
The only problem is that if I dash up, I might end up in trouble, in a sense. I might trigger another bunch of aliens, or the other alien might be able to flank me. I'm just going to run up this side anyway. What the hell? I'm on Overwatch. See if I can come around the back of that other alien. Oh, there we go, there's a hit. And of course, that's my heavy that I just got a promotion on, so they'll be out for a while as well. Now, if I can find my support, I can heal my heavy. The red circle sort of shows how close you've got to be, so you've got to be inside it. If I do it here, I won't actually be able to heal it. So I've got to be right inside here. I'm sort of standing out in the open. Not usually a good idea.
Come on, you'll be back in the fight ASAP.
It's killing time.
Ah, beautiful.
I'm about to start keeping
Mission
score.
accomplished.
Another perfect mission. This is going excellently. Good work, soldiers. Back home again.
Commander to the Situation Room.
At least I got
Commander to
another
the
sniper,
Situation
which is
Room.
good. And as I said, even though I did heal my soldier back to full health, they're still wounded. If they have armor, and it gives them 4 extra hit points, as long as they get damage less than that 4 extra hit points, they won't actually be wounded. So let's see what sort of promotions we
The assault
got.
class serves as our front line. They're the first ones into a fight, and the last ones out.
So assault, and I've got run and gun, which allows you to fire after doing dashing. So it's really effective. Really, I normally have 2 assaults in my squads when I go out, and another sniper. They'll all have different stats here as well, and as they go through the missions, they'll get
Commander to the Situation Room.
improve those
Commander
abilities.
to the Situation Room.
Extra weapon fragments and some more sextoid courses. And as you see, all the other 2 countries panic increased because I didn't help them out. But I got my 200
We will be
cash,
in touch, Commander.
and I finally got the Situation Room.
Every member of the Council is going to want satellite coverage, so we should plan our deployments carefully.
And so this is what I was talking about with the satellites. Oh, that's Spanish info. Basically, I've got 1 satellite available at the moment. I've got 1 space available in my satellite uplink, but I don't have any satellites at the moment to launch. When you do launch them, you decrease panic in particular countries, and when you get all of them for one of these lines here, see how they're sort of blocked out,
We'll monitor that contact.
you will get the
I don't think
bonus.
it's related to UFO activity.
We have ways. So I'll go to engineering and facilities. I don't think I have enough engineers at the moment to be able to build a satellite uplink. However, I can build a satellite. Might even build 2. Doesn't matter that it says you don't have enough satellite uplink, it just basically have 1 in the reserve when you get your next uplink. Alright guys, well thanks again. This is my 2nd mission, and I look forward to seeing you in the next.